Hi, this is Mark Dussault, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to explain something that is very powerful. It's so powerful that I call it anti-mimetic isomorphic strategies. And if you want to know a little bit more about anti-mimetic isomorphism, you can go to my website called antimimeticisomorphism.com.au. If you don't know how to spell that word because it's quite long and it's a mouthful, just go to my website, markdussault.com. That's marcdussault.com. That's marcdussault.com. What I want to talk to you about today, just over the next 2 or 3 minutes, is literally to look at where you can make your biggest improvements. And the way you do that is, you know what you know, and you know what you don't know. You might not know what you know, and you might not know what you don't know. So this is what you know, this is what you know you don't know, this is what you don't know you know, and this is what you don't know you don't know. So for example, you might not know that you can transcend space and time through a wormhole. But the fact that you don't know that really doesn't matter. So focusing on what you don't know that you don't know might not be exponential. What you actually know that you actually know it, and you know it. So that's not exponential either, because that's just the knowledge that you have. Now there's something here that you know that you don't know. For example, if I asked you, do you know calculus? You might not know calculus, and you know that you don't know it. So the fact that you know that you don't know it, but it's not relevant to what you're doing unless, of course, you're a mathematician or a scientist of some kind, or an engineer, not knowing calculus isn't going to make much difference in your life. So knowing what you don't know is powerful, but it's not exponential. But what you don't know you know, this is where you want to be focusing. Because it's something that you know, you just don't know you know it. So by knowing something that you already know and realizing that, you can have a massive breakthrough. So what I do with my clients when I teach them exponential marketing strategies, the first thing I tell them is I can't teach them what they should know by now. So they've been in business 20 or 30 years. All I do is I start revealing what they don't know that they know, because they know it already. So we have programs that last 12 months. I can't teach a lawyer to be a lawyer in 12 months, or an engineer, or a chiropractor, or a personal fitness trainer, or any other kind of profession. But what I can do is help them uncover what they don't know that they know, because they already know it. So if you're focusing on any of these and you want to be exponential in your thinking, you just want to start revealing some of the things that you don't know you know. Now if you're a little bit confused about the stuff that you know and that you know and that you don't know you know, I'll give you an example. I was working on a telemarketing campaign, and there was this one girl, she was absolutely fantastic on the phone. And she didn't know what she did well, but she outperformed other people on the phones by a factor of 3 or 4 to 1. 3 or 4 to 1. That's an amazing result. But if you asked her, she didn't know what she knew. And I can tell you she knew what it was, but she didn't know it because she kept doing it without knowing it. And that's the thing, is most of us, when we're really good at something, we don't know what we're doing, but we do it instinctively. So what I teach people is how to get those triggers and those messages and those results to find out exactly when this actually occurs. So basically what we did with her is we just asked her, what do you do when you pick up the phone to call someone? And all she basically did, so that you know, is she struck up a very pleasant, casual conversation. Instead of saying something like, hi, this is Mark, I'm calling from EmpowerNet, what she would do is she would say, hi, this is Joanne, and I'd like to spend a few minutes with you to help you grow your business. Is that okay? Just because she was casual in her tonality and in the words that she used, people warmed up to her right away. Other people were stiff, reading off a script. She still had a script, but in the way in which she did with her tonality and the choice of words was just absolutely magnificent. So she didn't know what she knew. The minute it became something that she knew, she could then focus on improving it. And then, of course, there were other things that she learned that she didn't know she knew. So if you can pick this up in yourself or in others, it's amazing the results that you can get. So I want to thank you for listening. Now that you know what I've just told you, focus on what you don't know you know, because there's a lot more stuff that you know that you don't know. But once you know it, you'll be able to do something with it. So I hope this wasn't too confusing. You can listen to this video again a few times, but again, this is where you're going to get your exponential return. Thanks for listening.